So, I'm J.S. Russell, and I wrote my freedom. What I would like to do is basically give as much game as possible. And when I say that, just give knowledge from myself. And what I mean is, I wrote my freedom is while I was incarcerated, I self published 8 books. That's not exactly what got me home, it was actually the process. So, in those writings, I wrote about what I wanted, my freedom. I wrote about the different things that I would like to achieve. All of it's a process, but as you can see, I'm not in a jail cell. So, how exactly did I go about that? What happened? The first thing was I made up my mind not to commit crime anymore. I was in Upper Marlboro. For anybody that doesn't know, that's the jail for Prince George's County. And I was assessing my situation. Now, prior to that, I was a drug dealer. Um, Unfortunately, it was the recession. I got fired from the job. This is not an excuse. This is just a story. Selling cars at 100% commission, and that was not going well. So I returned to the drug trade and decided that I wasn't going to be broke. It's just the thing about what happens when putting yourself in a risky environment like that. Feel the need to protect yourself. Being in tune with the different things that's going on the streets. Some people might want yours. Different things. It's just something what I'm working now on to change the direction of some of the young people that decide that they want to go on that life. Plus, on top of that, it's not worth it. And when I say it's not worth it, when I was sitting in that jail, facing my charge, one of the attorneys wanted 35,000. Another attorney wanted 25,000. These are not prices to be paid that was going to guarantee my freedom. That was just to give me a better chance at fighting. So I realized because I didn't have that in the streets, I might have got stacked up maybe short of 30,000, which isn't a significant amount of money. Sure, if you ain't never had none, which I didn't, it's something. But when you talking about your life being on the line, or anything else that's lost, all of that time, definitely not worth it. I don't think the young people even understand that when they out here risking doing themselves. But this what comes with the hindsight. I'm saying the wisdom of me being able to sit down and reflect. So when I'm facing this reality, it's like, damn, what do I do? What do I have? What can I give to create value? I had been a writer for some time, and my plans before going into prison was to basically start typing up and publishing some of my work. I had numerous amounts of poems and different things that I wrote since very young. Lost all of that coming in. So over time, me writing to cope with my incarceration became a large collection of poetry. Also wrote some children's stories because I wanted connections with my daughter. So there was a transformation and a progression. The amount of poems became the collection. It was different things that I wrote out, therapeutic journey, and different things that I wrote out as far as my ideas, my dreams, prayers, different things. And all of this put me on the road to becoming a writer. By the time I got to the state system, I hooked up with a good man, Sean Gardner. He had a self-publishing class. Got to learn about that. Took the Stratford course so I could develop my skill as far as creative writing. And still, once I was able to be in a position as a lead man in the MCE shop, which is Maryland Correctional Enterprise, and had access to a computer, I wrote everybody I could using those resources to be able to write letters. learning from all of the various books that I read, writing to win, different things from paralegal courses, different things that was shared for personal development. So there's a lot to go into being able to be creative, but not just creative, good. Now, I don't know where you will rank me, but as far as a writer, a spoken word artist, I like to think I'm pretty decent. And that's to be said. There's stuff on my social media. Um, Matter of fact, for anybody that watched this recording, if you want a free copy of Do the Time, Don't Let the Time Do You, just DM me with your email. And you could be the judge of whether my writing is decent or not. Short read, but definitely to help make an impact on that incarcerated population, because now that's my goal, for the youngins to not go that direction but go in the way of prosperity and success, and for those that are in to do what they need to personally develop so they can become free. So I'm learning all of this stuff. I'm out here. It almost seems like I'm bombarded by information, but guys, since this YouTube, from Myron Golden to Alex Hermosi to Dan Cole to David Shands, Donnie Wiggins, and so many other people, Wall Street Trapper, uh, first name, last name, Jason White, you know, earn your leash, just picking up as much information but still understanding it. Just like it was a journey for me to get my freedom, there's going to be a journey for me to get my financial freedom. And then my whole thing is I want to document the blueprint for everybody that put themselves in a situation, whether it be prison or just poverty. We're going to create a different type of pipeline, not a school to prison pipeline, but prison to prosperity, whatever your prison may be. So, J.S. Russell could follow a lot of my writings and stuff, but this is the beginning of, or the continuation of, a journey in which I will be helping those good men and women that are in situations. I wrote my freedom. Check me out.